What's up lads, Josh here and welcome back to, well, it's going to be something new. It's actually going to be some sort of potential videos. It's going to be, ratings and stats, and obviously you guys will be choosing these players. I'm going to be doing 5 per episode. It will be a lot similar to what GCI Messi does, but I've obviously tried to, keep the GFX a little bit different, which is obviously graphics. And we've gone for a whole new card design and everything. His link will be in the description who actually made this template. It's an absolutely awesome looking card. So if you obviously want to get some templates made or just want to check out his content, do be sure to check the link in the description for his channel. And also, if you guys are looking to buy some coins, do be sure to check the link in the description, of course, for UT coins for you, selling for £6 on the Xbox and £7 on the PlayStation. Use the code JG942, of course, get 5% off. Fully automated servers, so you can get your coins within like 5-10 seconds. But apart from that, let's get straight into these ratings. Alright then guys, we're going to cover Bale first. I've actually given him a +1 in the overall rating. I'm going to give him an 88 rated because I feel he deserves that at least. Maybe even an 89. I wouldn't say 90 yet, but in a few more years he definitely could be a 90 rated. But he played absolutely phenomenal this season. He had a bit of a lax start, but he finished really well. He actually played 32 games in the league and of course the Spanish Cups, 21 goals and 16 assists. So that is pretty much why I have given him these increases. I've given him a +1 pace, +1 in the shooting, +2 passing, +2 dribbling, -2 in defending, and +1 in the heading. He would be an absolutely insane card if he looks like that. And of course on the right wing I think he'll be more usable, and then of course you could use Messi and even Ronaldo in the same team. That would be that would just be insane, wouldn't it really? But yeah, that's what I'm going to give for Bale. And on to the next player. Alrighty guys, the next player we're going to talk about is actually going to be Ribery. Now, I've obviously not watched much of this league, but, just seeing certain inform cards and stuff, obviously it's hard to judge without seeing him play, in sort of most of the games. But, looking at his stats, he has played 28 games, which is obviously less than expected. For a player like Ribery, I think he may have been injured or something, but only playing 28 games, playing 13 goals and 12 assists. It doesn't sound as good as he was last year, as I was checking his stats for last season. He wasn't, it's not as good of a performance, but I'm not going to downgrade him that much. Well, obviously not anything overall. I'm going to keep him at 90 rated because I do believe he deserves that. He even got in team of the season, so he's obviously had a decent season at least. But I'm going to give him -1 in pace because he's obviously getting older, and as seasons go on, obviously that pace is going to decrease. The -1 shooting, +2 passing, for the amount of assists that he's got, 12 assists is actually pretty good for Ribery. He's obviously known as to be quite like a ball hog, I guess. -1 dribbling, +0 defending, sorry, just going to keep it the same, and -1 heading for Ribery. Alrighty, next player guys we're going to actually cover is going to be the big one. It's going to be Zlatan Ibrahimovic. His new card looks just, very similar, of course, and I think, after having such a great season with PSG, it should stay something similar to this that I've actually done on the right. He played 40 games, he scored 36 goals and 11 assists. That is an absolutely phenomenal games to goal record, goal to game, sorry, and it's almost 1 a game, which is phenomenal for a player like him. I mean, he's obviously getting on, so I will give him a -1 pace. I'm gonna keep him. Actually, no, he has to be a 90 card. I'm sorry, but Ibrahimovic is like one of the most known football players at the moment. He has to be at least a 90 rated in this next game, or we riot. But anyway, -1 pace. I'm gonna give him because obviously I think that's what he's gonna get. Maybe even -2. We'll have to see what EA are gonna do to him. But I'm gonna give him that +1. Well, it's sort of like a controversial whether to give him 90 shooting or not. But 90 raid and 90 shooting, I'm gonna give him definitely +1 passing, +0 dribbling and defending, and I'm gonna give him that 80 heading because he obviously does still score header goals, and he's still one of the best headers in the game because he's like 6 foot, 18 foot tall or something like that. But anyway, on to the next player. Alrighty guys, on to the best 2 players, of course, now in this episode. We are going to go with Lionel Messi, and that is, you're going to actually see that I've downgraded him 1. Now, personally, I'm only going to downgrade him 1 is because we're going to get him back onto Ronaldo's level, because Ronaldo won Ballon d'Or this season, last year, sorry. So obviously that means I have to think that there should be the same rating. I can't think that Messi should be +1 anymore. They have to be the same for this FIFA, in my opinion. But obviously Messi scored 36 in 36 games. That is absolutely insane record. Of course, again, he'll always be doing that while he plays for Barcelona. 11 assists as well. Obviously, a little bit less assists than last season, I do believe. I mean, it's quite controversial to obviously downgrade him, because he still had an absolutely amazing season, but I just feel like he should be on the same level as Ronaldo this season, for this FIFA, in my opinion. But I've given him, not many changes. I've just kind of kept his pace the same, because he's obviously still a rapid player. +1 shooting, +1 passing, +0 dribbling, -1 defending, and -1 heading, because he obviously doesn't score many headers, nor does he come back to defend. But anyway, that is going to be Messi, and now on to the final player. Saving the best till last, guys. Of course we're going to go with it. We're going to go with Cristiano Ronaldo, Ballon d'Or winner, 41 games in his league, and of course the cups and etc. like that. And he scored 48 goals. That is absolutely insane record this season. I mean, it is probably one of his best seasons throughout the whole of his career, I would say. 13 assists as well. He's not obviously just the ball hog that people say he is, but he obviously scores goals and assists superbly at that as well. But I'm going to give him the +1 up to 93 rated, because I feel like he does deserve to be on Messi's level now. It can't be 2 less than Messi. That is just absolutely ridiculous after winning Ballon d'Or. It just doesn't make sense in my opinion. But I'm going to give him no pace increase or downgrade. I'm going to give him a +2 shot, because I do feel he deserves that for scoring 48 goals in 41 games. That is a phenomenal record. +1 passing, +1 dribbling, -2 defending, because obviously he's been scoring goals rather than defending recently, and +0 heading, because I'm not really too sure if he's been doing too many heading or not, so I don't want to increase or downgrade by accident, so I'm going to keep that the same. And that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Do be sure to comment 5 players down below for the next episode of potential card ratings, and I'll get to them as soon as possible. Maybe I can make one tomorrow, maybe I'll make one the next day. We'll have to see, because it is quite hectic to upload during the World Cup. But hopefully you guys are still enjoying the World Cup. It's been an absolutely phenomenal World Cup so far. So many goals and action to sort of talk about, but I'm not going to now anyway. But thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy it, do be sure to leave a like rating. Check out the designer's link in the description, and apart from that, guys, I'll see you guys soon.